Guess who I am? Back on the floor at my favorite Airbnb. This is my third time here, and unfortunately, it has to be my last time. But I'm here now for 10 days. 10 days. So we left off last video, me gonna step out to three new places, right? There was going to be 2 hotels and an Airbnb. So what I've also figured out since we last connected here is I think what I'm seeking with this channel right now, probably will change when I get more, when you tell me what you want, is an overarching theme, right? Because I'm not a travel vlogger. I wish I was. And maybe I will come into that at some point in my own, but traveling on my own, eating, I'm not going to videotape myself eating, although I think I did once in Spain. I think I did. That'll be coming. It was so good though. But also there's an overarching theme. If you're my age, if you're close to my age, if you're not, you will be one of these days. And I think what I want this channel to be is a place where we can have education, a lot of fun, but also an overarching theme of how can we continually step into possibility. And a lot of that is looking at what is ahead of us and also some of the baggage, not just all the baggage I have in my car, which I have to get rid of in 2 weeks, but also the baggage that we carry in our heart. And what I've noticed over the past couple of weeks is just how much excess baggage I have with expectations. So this video is really the overarching theme is expectations. The expectations we place on ourselves, the expectations we place on others, the expectations we place on the future, the past, how we should show up in life. And you know what I've heard? Expectations are resentments waiting to happen. So what word can we replace expectations with? I think we can have hopes, we can have wants, we can have desires, but when we take the expectation off, it leaves us much more room for possibility, for curiosity. When things don't go as expected, when we don't show up for ourselves even as we expect, these unwritten rules and regulations and shoulds and musts, it gives us more ease to go with the flow. We still probably want boundaries. We still want perimeters. We still want guidelines and goals. But when we can remove the expectation of what that goal is going to look like and put it more on who are we going to become by striving for that goal, there's more room for magic. So this video, this YouTube, this particular episode is all about the expectations I was putting on the static of a place. But that also can carry over to the expectations we place on ourselves. And what I've realized is I had so many expectations about how these next 2 years were going to unfold. I was going to have all these blogs and vlogs and podcasts. And you know what? I don't. And this past weekend, I got super quiet. And I realized I beat myself up a lot. And I wonder if you do the same. So this invitation to you this week is, what if you could take away all the expectations of yourself, of your partner, of your hopes and dreams, and in the place, put the word anticipation. With excitement, with curiosity, with possibility, I step into this next thing, this date, this hotel, this next thing I have yet to experience. And we let go of trying to control everything. We don't let go of our ambition. We don't let go of our drive. We don't let go of our wants and desires, but we let go of the how. We keep our why, but we let go of our how. That's my thought for this particular video. Here we go. So today we are coming from Pontevedra to Gijon. I have to think it's Gijon. So that's our trip today. Pontevedra to Gijon. Okay, so hotel number one, location, 5 out of 10. It's definitely, when I was driving here, it was really industrial, like ton of like car dealerships and stuff. So I was like, so it definitely got better. So we've got three, right? We've got the Marriott AC, not so grateful for the good rate. Do not get me wrong. But in terms of a location, not where I thought. My era. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for some dinner. I'll take you guys with me, and that's it. So this town really reminds me of where I grew up, and super sleepy, super pretty, and everybody knows everybody's business. That's the story I'm saying. Okay. Okay, so I just left my hotel. I am stopping off to get some gas, and I forgot, I want to put my GoPro on because I think I'm going to be driving through some beautiful countryside. So number one, I got a workout in, feel much better, attitude adjustment. Number two, had a great breakfast, like killer price. There was a beautiful discount for me, like $7 for a full-on breakfast. So I grabbed that opportunity, and now we're driving up to San Sebastian to spend 2 nights there. And I'm also planning, just trying to see like what this process looks like for me, sharing the highlight moments with you, not the whole sob story, and also sharing some of the challenges, right? So next challenge is trying to figure out how to get my GoPro up. There has to be an easy way. Oh, I need to clean my windows. Let me go and clean my window so you get a better view. That's what I'm going to do now. Clean my window for you guys. Okay, back soon. Okay, am I the only one that when I get into a hotel room, I know immediately whether, well, as my sister would say, can we unpack yet? I have been known to move rooms several times. So yesterday, look, I got a great workout in this morning, really great breakfast, so much good, but it's not a place I'd want to hang out and work and think and be creative. This place is that. Plus, it's got parking downstairs. So I'm leaving my car for 48 hours, going to walk into town. It's got this cute little terrace. I know there's a pool upstairs. It's meant to be lovely. And it's free coffee. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to grab some dinner. I did not grab a good dinner last night. A lot of stuff was closed on a Monday, so you don't even want to know what I ended up eating. I did eat a bag of salad. Yes, a bag, but maybe a whole piece of bread too. Not so great. Okay, on we go. So I am in San Sebastian. Oh, I kept thinking it was just Old Town. I didn't realize it was like, from where I'm staying, it's like a 2-minute walk straight down to the ocean. Guess what I'm doing first thing tomorrow morning? I'm gonna come down and do a big power walk. Yeah. So I'm in San Sebastian. My heart is feeling so good. I'm realizing I'm a sensitive flower. My environment, the sounds really affects my mood. So I'm going to have to acknowledge that and also learn how to work with it as I keep continuing to travel. So anyway, just going to enjoy this beautiful view, share it with you. And yeah, life is good right now. Life is so good. Wasn't like that this morning. It is like that now. A very fit town, may I say. A lot of runners, a lot of surfers. Yeah, quite the happening town. I like it here. It's so funny. I find it so interesting how my heart can go, I'm going to be happy here. Right away, it just knows. Maybe it's like dating, right? You know right away when that person walks into the restaurant, like, oh, please let that be him or her, or like, please don't let that be him or her. So I've definitely had more, oh, please let that be him or her than not. Had a couple of not good first dates with towns and places to stay, but today's ending on a really high note. Gonna get a little bit more of a walk in, try and grab some tapas because I really did not eat well last night, and yeah, just enjoy the beautiful place that I'm staying. Just decided to get up early today and go for a walk and get lost and not have a map. And that's what I love to do most, is just go into the city, just walk the streets, find the old town, find the new town, hopefully in a moment I'm going to find a good coffee shop with some breakfast. But I don't think I can do this in one day. So I think I have to come back. So yeah, just trying to figure it all out. And do you see what I'm doing here? Do you see? So just trying to figure it all out, sharing the journey, being in the moment, appreciating each and every one of you for being here. But San Sebastian is spectacular. There's a lot to see here. And I also love the energy. I've already spotted my gym if I came back for a week, the fresh fish place, a tapas bar that I want to explore. So much goodness here. And I might try and come back for a week on my way back from France, but it looks like prices are, I think I got really lucky with this hotel because I went to see if I could book it again, and it's like 4 times the price. And Airbnbs are looking pretty expensive right now. So I don't know if it's in my budget to come back here. We'll see. You never know. Sometimes some unexpected last minute surprises come up price wise. So yeah, gonna enjoy the rest of my morning in San Sebastian. Here we go. So I thought I would leave it there with a cup of coffee because the next place I went to stay at, I know I had mentioned, I think it was 2 Airbnbs and 1 hotel, or 2 hotels and 1 Airbnb. I actually went to another Airbnb that, again, right, I had all these expectations and hopes and attachments to what it was going to look like, how I was going to feel there. And then in itself, I was there for a week. So I'm going to do that in a separate video, a follow-up video to this one, to share with you, were my expectations met? But we'll do a different theme next week. It'll all be about letting go of expectations. What happens when we let go of trying to control the environment around us? For me, what this video is about is this idea of I'm traveling the world, right? For a year, 2 years, who knows how long. I'm letting go of expectations even around my travel. And I don't know what happened during my journey. Somehow I had started to cling to believing that my joy in this journey was attached to the quality or the sounds in my Airbnb, my hotel. And yes, while I can like one and not like the other, that should not affect my journey and my joy. So as someone personally who I had mentioned in another video, I have this, I have to put it here because I can never remember, misophonia. I think it's misophonia. This idea of noises, and I am very tightly wound. So let me just say, if I can do a couple of years like this, I mean, yes, there's things like finances and family and dogs and pets and all of that and mortgages. I don't have any of those. Yeah, finances, but I'm going to let go of those expectations too right now. So I think what I'd love to leave you with is when we can let go of the grasping of the idea of how things should be and go with how things are, and then create that inner space, that inner sanctuary, that even if the outside world to others may feel disturbing, we can be okay with whatever is going on. So what I learned from putting myself into these situations that I chose of traveling a lot, especially over the next couple of weeks, I moved around a lot. It's up to me. It's not up to the Airbnb owner. It's up to me to find the quiet and the excitement and the enthusiasm for my day, for my life, for how I'm going to show up in the world. So that's, I think, what this one was about. Did you notice when I had no expectations around the breakfast? It was amazing. I had no expectation around finding a coffee shop. I was hoping to find one. And then I stumbled on an incredible local coffee shop that actually, when I went back to San Sebastian, I visited again because it was that good. So I I hope you can let go of the expectations of this channel. I hope you can share with me what you would love to see in this channel, because that will really help me create content that hopefully will fill you up. And then together we can let go of expectations, of the clinging, of how life should unfold, of how we think we should age, of what middle age looks like. When we can let go of the expectations and show up as the best version of ourselves, still with wants and desires and dreams and all of that, and the ambition and all of the things that we have goals for. There's nothing wrong in that. And when we can really find possibility and joy in the journey and who we become along the way versus who we expect we should be to be worthy of a certain journey, and we can let go of how we expect things to show up, and we can just be in the moment and embrace all of the good with excitement and anticipation, that to me is a life of possibility. And again, with no expectations, if you found any value in this particular show, please hit the like button. And if you'd like to be notified of when the next video comes up, please hit subscribe. Thank you again. And together, let's create a life of possibility.